Ladies and gentlemen, ghosts and goblins, we made it to Friday.
Woo!
And November. Can you believe it's November 2019?
No, I'm still
That's
waiting for it to be
crazy.
September.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Flying
gosh.
by. Like, we are going to be in 2020.
Oh,
It's right around the corner. That
hold
is
your horses,
wild.
Vanessa.
I know.
Hold your horses.
We still have Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. And New Year.
You know what we get in 2020? Flying cars.
Oh,
Right?
sweet.
That's any day now. You
Finally.
just look up and see the place behind.
Then how am I going to do traffic?
You got to just do helicopter.
It's going to be a lot
version.
tougher now, actually.
We're like,
Sorry,
and
not
in
too
the
long.
sky.
Yes.
I can just imagine your graphic like panning up.
Drone view.
It's all vroom, vroom, to crash. Ah, we have an accident up in the sky. It's causing some delays. They all fell down on the floor.
Yikes.
How was Halloween last
Morbid.
night, guys? Doing anything fun?
I just took a morbid turn.
Sorry.
That's why I tried to change the subject. Just before she finished. How was Halloween? What'd you guys do?
It was great. I went to my cousin's house, the one that just had the new baby.
Yeah, so
She was a
cute.
little monkey, so I got to hang out with her for a little bit. And then I went to my other friend's house, and we just had dinner and hung out while the trick-or-treaters came.
Yeah.
Trick or treat. And then we were laughing because, okay, so you know those houses that leave the bucket of candy outside?
Yes.
Yes.
And you're supposed to just take one, right? Well, my friend, she let her son and the other friend, they went to the neighbor's hood and came back, and they're like, we got so much candy, but they were gone for like 5 minutes. And then I was like, did you guys take the whole bucket of candy? And they were like, it was there.
Oh, no.
So we had to make them go back and like drop off half the candy because they were like, they took the whole thing.
So I've seen multiple postings on Nextdoor today. Video.
The same thing?
Of people, but grown people. Grown people who roll up in various neighborhoods and put the whole thing or take the entire bowl back to their car. Multiple videos
What's
of
wrong
it.
with people?
Don't you know, A, it's horrible karma, and B, everybody has a ring.
That's true, and they can watch
And
what's going on.
let me just tell you, the video clarity, very good.
And C, what do you want all that candy for?
Yeah.
You know you can get a 100 count at the store for like $10, probably $5 today.
Yeah.
I don't.
What are you doing?
And
Yeah.
it's fun to go to the different houses and say
Exactly.
trick or treat.
That's
you know?
part of the
What are
fun.
grown people doing this for? Help me understand it.
I don't know. Yeah, adults
was
doing it.
They've got a
Horrified.
greedy sweet tooth.
One was like a couple. She dumped one section into her bag
It was
while
teamwork?
he
Bonnie
just
and Clyde over
took
here.
the whole bucket, and then another one was like this big guy who just walks up and picks up the thing and takes it with him. Multiple videos. So just know.
Do better. Do better.
Caught on camera.
Take one piece of
I
candy.
feel like we should do like a loop where we just like put this on Facebook so everybody
Just
can
like publicly
identify
Yeah.
Blast it
these
out.
people. There's a lot of
That'd
those.
be
All right,
great.
let's talk about something else that seems to crop up every season.
Yeah.
The flu. I mean, I try not to get sick this time of year. I do what I can. A lot of hand washing and some emergency and not hanging around a bunch of little kids. That said, sometimes you can't prevent it. But what if we told you you could make some cold, hard cash by purposely being infected with the flu?
This sounds horrible.
So this is something that's actually going on. The NHI, the National Institute of Health, or National Health Institute rather, is infecting 80 different people as part of a clinical trial. It's some sort of nasal spray that has the seasonal variant of the flu. They shoot it up your nose, and almost everybody gets sick. Here's the deal. They're going to give you $3,310 if you volunteer for this clinical trial, but there is one catch besides getting sick. You have to stay at the clinic for a week so they can monitor the flu as it makes its way through your body and how your body reacts to it. This is for the greater good, but $3,000 is a pretty big chunk of change. Would you do this? Let us know in
I
the
don't think it's
comments
enough.
The part of staying in the clinic for the week,
That part's
that's
no fun.
where it would get me. I'd
Can
be
you
like,
imagine how
no.
miserable? Like, it's miserable enough when you have the flu and you're at home. Could you imagine being like in a hospital setting and they're like waking you up every 4 hours to take your temperature and see how you're doing and
You
know
just
your
feel like-
symptoms?
You ever been in a position though where you are sick and you're like you don't have the right medication at home, whether it's Thermaflu or Dayquil or whatever your choice is, and you have to like sort of wager against yourself, like, am I sick enough that I need to go out to CVS and buy this stuff, or am I just going to
Yes.
tough it out on the couch? That's one of the perks about being at the clinic is they've got everything you need right there.
That is true. See, I always feel like I never call in sick, right? So whenever I do, it's because I'm like dying. And then I feel too guilty to go to the store. So I'm like, even though I need meds, I'm like, what if somebody sees me at the store and then they're going to think I'm
But you're
faking? I'm
buying
like,
meds.
I know, but I just freak myself out. So I just sit home and suffer.
I mean, $3,000 for a week's worth of work is nothing to sneeze at, first and foremost. I mean, I don't think any of us could turn that kind of money down. even if it meant getting sick. And you get sick for free all the time.
Yeah, but in the other story we had earlier this week, was it this week or last week? People were willing to turn down $5,000 so they could not have a dress code at work. So I'm like, I don't know where you guys are with this whole money. And that to me was, I was like, just take the $5,000.
Yeah.
You can use it to buy money for your weekends.
Let's let the people decide. Angela says no way. Carrie agrees, not going to happen. Brandy says she's got a way to get rid of the flu in 3 days.
Tell me.
Send
Yeah.
messages
Tell
if you'd
me.
like to know the secrets. Sam says I don't think so. Darlene not feeling it either. Brandy says why not? Christmas is around the
I like
corner.
Brandy.
Get sick now, maybe you won't get sick later,
Well,
and you got some Christmas money. It's
I
win-win-win.
did think about that. Yeah, it's extra Christmas present money.
So you guys are all no.
So Marcia says if you get the vaccine, you already get sick. So what a joke. But
that's
not
not
all
the way
the
it's
times,
supposed to
right?
work, no.
No, some people get it. I did
That's
get
a
the flu
myth.
shot
that is
a
a
couple
myth.
weeks ago.
There is a very, very small amount, but not. It shouldn't be enough to make you sick
It's
unless
not
you're already
full-blown
like
flu,
in bad
yeah.
health.
Right.
Yeah.
I think what they're getting at, because I hear a lot, it's not that you get sick with the flu after, it's just while your immunity's,
Well, it weakens your
recouping, you
immune
get
system.
you get
Yes.
other things.
Yes.
But it's not
The flu, right? But
Yes.
other things you might, because it's that time of year where everything's out there to be caught, unfortunately.
What's your go-to flu remedy? Like when you are laid up and sick, like what's the one thing that brings you
Immediately to the doctor and Tamiflu. It completely cuts it short.
Tamiflu works.
Yes,
Yeah.
I get the flu almost every year. This year I got my flu shot. I'm good.
That's right.
I don't know. As soon as I feel like I'm coming down with something, I take Emergency. I'll drink Emergency right
Oh,
away.
yay. Isn't that powder thing?
Yeah, and you put it in your water. I drink that, and then with some tea and honey and lemon.
Yeah.
I'm a ginger ale guy. I was one of those kids that every time you were sick, here's
You have to
the
have it
burners.
warm, like room temperature, right? You're not supposed to have it cold. My mom
But
used
isn't
to
that
always
more for
make
like
it
an upset
Stomach,
tummy?
yeah,
Yeah, but that's
more
part
for
of
any kind of
flu.
nausea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ginger works for nausea, I think. But then I think I read something that was a myth too, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Don't quote me on that.
But here's another thing, and I
Yeah.
swear I'm not making this up. So I was actually reading something about this the other day. Bear with me here. The placebo effect is stronger than it's ever been. And by that, they just did a survey that indicates that the placebo effect, in case you're unfamiliar with it, it's if you tell yourself that something is getting better, if you think you're taking something that's going to make you feel healthier, that it actually does make you healthier. The placebo effect in 2019 is stronger than it has ever been. For some reason, more than ever, if you believe that what you're doing is remedying whatever ailment you're facing, it is working more often than ever before. Scientists are completely befuddled by this phenomenon. They have been for a long time, and for some reason, it's getting stronger. So if you think ginger ale helps with the flu, if you think Tamiflu's
if it
getting the
helps
job
you,
done,
go for
then
it.
go for it.
What about a hot toddy? Is that what they're called? Woo! So every time you're about your
Got that
throat's
Friday
hurting,
feeling,
everybody's like, get a hot toddy. I'm like, okay.
What is that?
It has alcohol in it.
It's like an alcoholic drink.
What is it? Tea, right? With what kind of alcohol is in there?
It's always something dark,
Whiskey,
right? Like a
bourbon,
whiskey
yeah.
or
Yeah.
a bourbon.
Dark
Yeah.
liquor,
With some
make it
lemon, and so it's just supposed to help coat your throat and make it feel better.
I've been missing out.
I know. There was a crazy one they used to give me in New Orleans, and it was a hot toddy, but it had all, of course, like paprika in it, all these
Yeah.
crazy spices and bitters and different things like that. And it was like a big concoction. It tasted horrible, but it totally worked every time. But maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's take a quick breather from
Wait,
this. Oh,
one
go
more
ahead.
thing. The medicine ball at Starbucks. So it's not on the menu.
Really?
So whenever you feel like you're getting a cold and you're coming down
Yeah.
with something, order the medicine ball at Starbucks.
it a drink?
It's a drink. It's a tea. It's a warm tea, but it's mixed with a few other things, and it's really helps.
I did not know about
Yes,
that.
because it's not on the menu.
Off the menu, Paul.
That's a
you go.
good tip. The only things I order off menu are animal style. But whatever. Said he can't get it. There's a flu remedy. Go to In-N-Out. All right, let's take a quick break from this. Hit our ICYMI. This is a very important cause to me. Pay attention to this. We'll talk about it on the backside.
All right, if the guys here at Today in AZ are starting to look a little scruffier, maybe the gals, than normal, no, they didn't turn into werewolves for Halloween
No,
at
no.
all. No, it's No Shave November.
Novembeard, Movember,
Movember. I like
whatever you want to
Movember.
call it. My mustache is a little squirrely, though, so we're going to go with the whole thing. Myself and several other of the guys here at 12 News are starting our Growing Awareness campaign today. It's a friendly competition to help raise money and awareness about men's health. We each spoke about why it's important to us personally. Take a look. No Shave November has been going on for a long time now, and it's sort of evolved into, I think, a much more fun event because everyone can do it.
Participating in No Shave November is really important to me because I don't think men pay enough attention to their own health.
And so maybe just looking in the mirror for me personally to see the beard maybe will make me think, I should call my doctor. No Shave November is personal to me because one of my best friends, Matt Hamilton, his father died of pancreatic cancer, and it was a very quick process, a very jarring process.
My grandpa on my mom's side died after a long battle with cancer that spread throughout his entire body. It was some of the most miserable memories of my childhood. He passed right before Christmas, and I'll never forget how different that holiday was for our family.
So something so little like this, grow a beard to help in some way and help the next guy, is a no-brainer.
How do you think your beard's going to stack up with the other guy's beard?
My beard's legit.
I have no competition.
He has no competition, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, no. Honestly, I think Ryan Cody's going to win.
Paul and I have done this before, so I kind of know what I'm up against there. We're fairly evenly matched, but Matt and Mitch, I mean, they're wild cards.
You're not intimidated, are you?
By you? What are you eating?
You want a bite?
Nah, man.
I found it.
I'm solid. Are you just trying to, like, make it look darker around your lips? Is that what's going on? See, he's gonna rub food in the beard, and all of a sudden it's just gonna look like it's big and full. Yeah. Just gonna sit there for weeks. That dude doesn't even shower, I've heard.
I didn't catch that last exchange.
know.
I'd already made it to the elevator by then with my pecan pie. There were no plates. What are you going to do?
That pie was delicious.
It
by
was
the way.
good pie. Hey, here's what we're asking from you guys. Each one of us, Ryan, Matt, Mitch, and myself, are asking for you to help raise a little money for Prostate On-Site Project. It's a nonprofit. It has 2 mobile prostate screening units. They travel across Arizona promoting men's health. You can donate by heading to prostatecheckup.org. Make sure to include which one of us you want to support. Slap our name in the item line there. And each week we'll be checking in on our beards and donations. At the end of the month, we'll crown a winner and shave it all off. Let's do our part and help grow awareness for men's health this month. If you're growing your own beard or mustache at home, send us pictures. Use the hashtag TodayInAZ. We'll put them on the show. We're all in this together.
Nice. I love it. Am I going to be able to shave people with I do straight blade?
No. I can already rule that out.
Maybe I won't show up on December
I'm
1st
looking
if that's what's
forward
happening.
to it.
It was nice. I was only 10 minutes late to work this morning because I didn't
As
have
opposed to the
shave.
normal 20?
Right.
That is the best part. You save a little bit in the morning routine. You save a couple bucks. They say during No Shave November what you're supposed to do is take the money you normally spend on grooming and donate it to a worthy cause. And for a lot of men, that ranges somewhere between 10, 20, 30, 40 bucks, depending on what your routine looks like.
Wow.
I had to buy some beard balm last year.
Nice.
Investing in one's own beard to soften it up a little bit. I find that it does help, although it's very tough to get used to.
Yes.
Because it's kind of like a chalky or like a almost like a chapsticky-like
Yeah.
substance, and you got to heat it up in your hands
Gotta
and
warm
kind
it
of
up,
gristle it on there. Yeah.
So I thought this was a mustache situation. I
It
thought
used
this
to be
was
that way.
Movember.
Yeah, so it started as Movember, and then it sort of morphed into like a November beard thing, and now it's just No Shave November. We try
Okay.
to cast as large of a net as we can, so that guys, even if you can't grow a full beard or you can't grow a mustache, you can do something and get in on the fun and support the cause. And we do want to see yours too. Every year, I share all the tweets and Facebook posts of people sending pictures of their beards and mustaches. I'll do it again this year, and we hope you can donate to the cause too. It means a lot to the 4 guys you saw there in that video package, and a lot to men in the Valley. You know, they say if we live long enough, all men will have to deal with prostate cancer at some point, and that's a pretty jarring thing, man. I mean, that's something to wrap your head around. It reminds you of your own mortality, and it reminds you just how precious these vessels that we call our bodies are, and how one little thing can go wrong, and it could change your life forever. And this is the time to talk about it. Women have October. We talk a lot about women's health issues in October. In November, it's Men's Month. It's time, guys, to get serious about this stuff. No one wants to talk about getting their prostate examined. Nobody wants to talk about men's cancer. This is our platform. This is our chance to do it.
But the key is for you guys to do it early detection. That's the
Yes.
thing, because men do not like to go to the
They're
doctor.
notoriously
yes,
bad
they
about
avoid
going
it
to the
altogether.
doctor.
They
It's
cancel
awful.
appointments, everything, and that's the problem. So you guys need to go to the doctor. Go get checked out early.
Yep.
Make it a thing. It's just something you have to do. It's better to be safe than sorry.
I don't know about you guys watching, but as a man, I do the something is wrong, and then it's step 1 is deny that you
Right.
feel like something is wrong. Step 2 comes about 2 days later when the problem is still there, and then it's like, all right, I'm going to give this a week, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the doctor. And oftentimes that's not the right decision to make. You're right.
wow.
We're a little stubborn
Go
sometimes.
to the doctor. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Ugh. You know, one person who didn't participate who would take it all.
Mark Curtis.
Yeah.
But is it just because it's a given?
Yeah.
Unless he shaved the
take it off.
mustache
Too easy?
off today.
And then
grew it back. Now
Regrew
that I
it.
would like to see. He's busy out in Los
it's
Angeles
not too
covering the
late.
wildfires for us. You'll see more of his reports on later editions of 12 News Today. I heard Mark did it in years past, though. He grew the
Okay.
full beard out. I would
That
love to
looks
see
good.
it.
I bet that's a good look for him.
I bet it comes in a
the
little
full beard.
grayer, that salt and pepper look. Mine gets a little grayer every year, I notice. It lightens up, but not like in a blonde hair kind of way.
But that looks great on men.
Yeah.
Men, they look better when they have some salt and pepper.
I think
Salt
you're
and
not
pepper.
alone on this. I hear it from the
Yeah.
ladies in November that men
Yeah.
are at their most handsome when we're all not shaving. That's funny how that works.
As I say, an older George Clooney is always
Yes.
better than ER George Clooney. Any day of the week.
All right, Vanessa, let's do some weekend traffic stuff before we wrap up the show.
Ooh, can we?
No, we're going to get some fresh squeezed juice.
I thought you had some traffic stuff in there.
No, all right, guys. If there's one thing you need to know, let me see this here. When it comes to Halloween and Hollywood, know that Heidi Klum is the queen
Yes.
of the spooky holiday. For reference, here she is in her normal form, okay?
Model.
The supermodel.
Normal
But
form.
take a look at her costume for her annual Halloween party. Oh my gosh, you can't even recognize her. She's some sort of creepy alien that's also a little risque.
Yeah, we cropped some of these pictures.
Yeah, because you can't show her body there. That's why we're not showing you the whole thing. But look at her. You can't even tell that's her.
She is super. She's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
This
Wasn't
party
she
is like-
Shrek?
Yeah,
Was that
she's
her?
done. Everything. Multiple husbands that she married, they get involved.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, whoever she's married to gets the right role involved in it. She's big time. Did you see Kim Kardashian's though? It was pretty cute. She was Elle Woods because she's going
I
to law
did see
school
that.
now.
Yeah.
She did a whole video completely mocking paying tribute to really the Elle Woods Harvard video that she did in the movie. So it was pretty cute.
I love with social media now, like that we got to see her whole transformation, Heidi
Mm-hmm.
Klum's, because she posted on social media, and then we get to see what all the celebrities are wearing.
Yeah.
Because they posted
They
on
said it was a
Instagram.
12-hour process
Yeah.
to get her into this costume. 12
loves
hours.
That's dedication.
That is dedication.
Who's got that kind of time?
Well, Heidi-
They do.
Yeah, right. Heidi Klum does.
Who's got that kind of
my
time and
gosh.
money and body?
Costumes? How did the costume situation turn out for all of you? We didn't address that.
So
dress
we had an 8-foot T-Rex
Wow.
inflatable and a blue man, but I didn't get a picture of them when they left because when the T-Rex took off, waddled away, and then after about an hour and a half into trick-or-treating, he deflated, fan broke.
Oh no.
Went extinct.
That was the end of it. But the blue man held up all night. Got a lot of candy.
Did you dress
It
up?
was all good. We didn't.
No.
No. So we broke tradition. Normally we do dress up, but this year it was like the parents didn't really dress up. So
I didn't
wanna
think
be
I
that
had a
weird
costume.
parent.
Turns out I did.
What?
Really?
So I noticed, props to Kevin, my little brother. I noticed in one of his Snapchat stories yesterday, he was wearing the pink bunny outfit from Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Like the PJs,
yeah.
the pajamas. We all got those a couple years ago from my mom, so I had it buried in a drawer somewhere, and I was like, darn it, Kevin, I do have a costume. So I threw that thing on last night, went out for just a minute.
Oh, you did? Good for you.
Not at night, before the Cardinals game. I went on a food run to Chipotle.
To get free food? Doesn't they give you a discount
It's
or
like
something?
half off for a burrito. I got like a $10
y'all had to
burrito
be
for like
getting
$5.
something out of this.
But I was in public in the bunny costume and got a whole bunch of strange looks yesterday. It was-
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
I had this little kid that was dressed up as a duck that kept walking up to me, and like his dad was there in Chipotle, and like I'm not sure he was cool with his son talking to a stranger, but he just kept laughing and we'd come and be like, "Hey, Mr. Bunny, hey, Mr. Bunny Rabbit," and it's like, "Hey,
cute.
duck, like what do you guys say?"
I love it.
That's pretty cute.
I stayed in my giraffe costume during lunch.
Nice.
I
What's the
went
giraffe
to-
do again?
And they have the tongue.
Yes. Slow-mo, please.
You know what? I posted on my Instagram that giraffes only need 5 to 30 minutes of sleep within a 24-hour period. So it's my
Whoa.
spirit animal.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Because I definitely run off of very little sleep.
Fumes, yep.
So I was like, this is a perfect costume. Love it.
Yeah, I wore PJs because I was sleeping. But during the day, I was the weather app. So, which was, yeah.
Cute.
All right, guys, time to call it a day on the Today in AZ After Show. Thanks for spending part of your week with us. We appreciate
Have
it.
a
Don't
great
forget,
weekend.
Time changes for everyone else Saturday.
Not
so no
I,
one's going
said
to know
the
what time it is
fly. Oh,
here
nice.
anymore.
I love it.
And don't forget, heavy traffic in the West Valley. We have a closure on the I-10 westbound from 35th Avenue to 67th Avenue.
There's that traffic.
Back
There you
your
go.
patience.
Back your patient.